Think we're live. Okay. Hi. Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm Michelle with Vintage Revival Design Co. And we're back here for another creative therapy break, I guess. I think that's what I'm going to start calling them. I don't know. I always just say let's create. But anyway, so today I have a fun project. We're going to be working with a thrift store find and zhuzhing it up. And I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to show you the project. One second. Let me just go here. And I've already done a little bit of prep, but I want to show you this cute little thing. This was black, and I've just, because we're going to decoupage. So I put a coat of white paint on it. But here's what's fun about it is that it has this little basket that goes on it. And the basket has these little hooks. And but it's not very pretty as it is. So I thought we would do something to just make it a little more attractive and functional. It was kind of a faux chalkboard surface, and I'm going to be turning this into a magnet board. We're going to be doing the frame and this surface today, and then I'll share the rest of the project and the how-to on the video that I'll post tomorrow of the finished project. So I want to ask a favor. As we go through this project and you see what I'm using, I'd like you to weigh in on whether I spray paint this black or in maybe an oil rubbed bronze or something. It's in pretty rough shape. So I want to fix it up, make it look newer. And I don't want to try to hand paint this because that would just be, I don't think I have the patience for that. So I'm going to be spray painting it, and then I could do black and then maybe dry brush a little paint. So I want you to think about this basket. And by the end of the live today, if you could let me know what your vote is, what you think I should do. Okay. So I'll set this frame aside. We'll address that after we get the decoupage done. And so for the surface of this, I am going to set, I've got one little thing to set aside here. So for the surface of this, it was black, and I went ahead and I just put just a rough coat of paint on here. And if you're watching, I would love it if you would say hello. Let me know where you're watching from and what page you're watching from. I'd so appreciate it. Thank you. Or maybe you're watching from YouTube. I'm not sure. So I love, love, love this beautiful ephemeral burlap paper from Roycycled Treasures. I love that it has two designs. I love that one's in black, and I love that one has the white print. I was trying to decide which I wanted to do, and I've decided I'm going to go ahead and use this one. So of course I didn't grab my scissors. Let me grab those. And so I'm going to go ahead and just cut this section here. And we'll go ahead and line that up and get that decoupaged onto our board. I think this will make a beautiful magnet board. It's not super big for a chalkboard, so I thought I'm going to turn it into a magnet board. And again, I'll show you how I do that in the video. So hi, Lori. Okay, great. You're watching from Maurice's page, from Roycycled Treasures. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and for saying hello. So I'm going to see if I can kind of get an idea of what my center is going to be. I'm going to line that up, and I'll just go ahead, and it's not going to be perfect, but okay. So I'm going to want either none or a little bit here of this little, and it'll probably get covered up by the frame anyway. So I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm not even really measuring. I'm just giving myself some guidelines here. Okay. Creasing it with my fingers, and that gives me an outline of my surface to work with. Okay. So I'm going to just cut, not from down there, but I don't know. I guess we'll just leave it in place. So I'm going to be using some Wise-Owl varnish to go ahead and decoupage this onto my surface. And I'm going to just start in the middle. And I've got a little brush here. Hopefully I won't make too big of a mess because I didn't protect my surface. Well, I do have a protection on my surface. I have like one of those You can usually see the glare in the camera, so sorry about that, but it's one of those, you know, those desk protector things. So I do that. I want to make sure I get on the edge here. And I'm going to just kind of come out like this, smooth that out. I love this little tool, so I hope you've all gotten one. It's meant for wallpaper, but I just love it. And then I'll use my plastic wrap when I actually go to seal this part. So we're going to do this. And again, I'm going to want you to weigh in on the color of the metal basket, and I'll show it to you again before we finish. Use that velvet. When I remember to use this little tool, I rip a lot less paper for sure. The tool is, okay, it is a wallpaper, it's a wallpaper smoother. I will share a picture of it or the link. Let me look up, I ordered them from Amazon, but it's a wallpaper applicator tool. I think if you look that up, Lori, that you'll find it. It has just like this little velvet tip to it. And then it's got like this little squeegee here too, but the velvet tip on it is excellent for smoothing out your decoupage paper. It's gentle enough, right? I'm gonna lift up here. Okay. And I'm gonna just kind of smooth that out a little bit more. And then we already know, right? Our wrinkles work themselves out if we just let it dry, right? So I'm going to pull this back gently. Stuff dries really quick. And we'll do this side. Oh, I went too close to my paper. You're not really supposed to do that. So I'll have to be really gentle there. I hope you guys are having a great week. Have you been creating anything? Okay, let's just going to go here. I think this will be pretty with the basket and everything. All right, so let's just kind of work my way, just kind of pushing out. Lifting, you've got a little bit of work time while you're doing this. I don't think I have enough medium right here. It's lifting up way too easily. So let me do this again. Let's see if I can get it this time. Yeah, much better. And then after I use my sanding block, did I bring my sanding block? Please tell me I have a sanding block. I do. Okay. So I'm going to just cut away some of this paper. I've got quite a few little wrinkles right here. See if I can get this to work out. I might not have enough medium. If I miss a spot, then I don't have enough medium on. Okay, now I'm just going to cut. Do I even need to cut? I'm not going to really be able to use too much of that. So we're going to go ahead and sand this off. Oh, okay, great, Lori. Thank you. And thank you for sharing with everybody. I appreciate it. This isn't the best. Yeah, I do need to cut a little bit off because it's just getting too in my way. So I'll do that. And then, boy, I wonder if I just didn't stir that really well. My decoupage medium is giving me the business here. So let's do this. Isn't that pretty? I love this design. I think it's really pretty. I love the text on it. I love the color variation in this. All right, I'm going to start here, and then we're going to have a little more medium. Always in a downward motion when you are sanding. That way you don't rip your paper. At least we hope we don't rip our paper. But remember, we've ripped our paper before, and there's always a fix, so no need to worry. Oh, I'm having a rough time here. Okay. My sanding block is a little rough, or, you know, a little worn. Trying to go quickly. Okay. I thought this would just be such a cute thing. I love the hooks on the basket because it has a place for your keys, and you could leave a little note for yourself by the door. You know, don't forget, I don't know, whatever it is that you're likely to forget, you can write yourself a note so you don't, or write a message, have a great day. But I thought this was cute when I saw it at the thrift store. Okay, love this paper. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it so much. I've been all about those burlap papers from this release. And I guess we've got another new release to look forward to in a month or two. So I'm excited for that. I can't imagine it getting any better, but it always does. Okay. All right. So see, isn't that turning out so pretty? Yes. Yes. I love this paper too, Karen. It's gorgeous. And it has the other side of it. You can get 2 projects or more out of this, depending on what you're working on. And the other one has the white script. So that's really versatile. And oh my gosh, don't we love that? We love this. We love this. Am I allowed to say that? Yes, I'm allowed to say that. Okay. Okay. Whoosh. Okay. So let's see, because I felt like I had some edges that were lifting up. Are they not? Yeah, right here. I've got, oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I think that's that same side I was struggling with before. I don't know what's going on with that, why it's resisting the. All right, I'm going to put that down. Okay. And now you can see what I'm going to do is I've got some carbon paint. And so that's what I'm going to paint out the frame in. And then remember, I need you to be thinking about the color of the basket. If we're going to do that in black or an oil rub bronze, but I would really love your thoughts on that. That would be super helpful. So let me go ahead and put a coat of sealer on this. I'll do a couple of coats on this. And again, we're going to turn this into a magnet board. And all of that will be explained. I've been trying to grow my YouTube channel. And so I've started to do the lives and then edit them and finish the project and post the final projects and any steps that we weren't able to do together on the live on there. So I would love it if you would be so kind to subscribe. That would be awesome. All right, so you can see it wrinkles up again when we put on our medium, right? And okay, so Carol votes bronze. And so I've got a little, I'm going to just kind of smooth this out a little bit. And again, it kind of takes off my sealer, but I want to just kind of smooth this out a little bit. And these wrinkles will pretty much disappear as this dries. As long as I got my medium everywhere that it needed to go underneath this, we should be good. Okay. So this is the board part that we're doing right here. Okay. And so now what I want to do is I just want to paint up this frame, and I'll do it in a little bit of a distressed finish, but I have some Wiesel chalk synthesis paint in carbon. And let me get I'm kind of, been a little clumsy today, so I can see my dumping this varnish all over. So I've got this Wiesel carbon, and I just have it in here, and we're just going to give this a nice coat of black paint, and then I'll show you. And I'm not going to do like a full coverage coat. I don't mind that some of this wood shows through. I'm not being careful with it or, you know, pristine about it. I'm just getting some. So it'll be a little, I think it's kind of nice to have a little bit of the wood show through. And I can always also wet distress this if I want to. If I go a little heavy, maybe I will just do that, and I'll just wet distress in some areas or add a little metallic to it. Like I said, I'm not being really careful. The Wi-Fi paint is self-leveling, so that helps a lot. I mean, it's self-leveling to a point. I mean, if you put a big glob of paint somewhere, you know, that might not self-level as much, but this is super easy. Such a super quick project that's pretty satisfying when all is said and done, right? And then I'll show you what this looks like with our board in the center. I think that the ephemeral burlap paper is pretty enough just to be framed. I might have to try that, do that. Just do a little, it's just beautiful. I just love, love, love it. Okay, so I'm going in here, getting in my corners. Sorry if you're looking at the top of my head. Okay. All right, let's go around this one. And we'll do that. Okay, almost done. And I'll do the sides when we're done here, because we're almost done, but I want to be able to show this to you in the frame, and I don't want to have wet paint on the sides when I do that. Just going in here. Isn't this exciting, painting the edges of a frame? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little bit in here. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, and then I'll just do up on the top so you can get the whole idea. I love this little shorty brush. A little ding there. Already it looks so much better, right? Just paint is magic, I think. And decoupage and all of that. Okay, almost there. Got a little here. And then let's see what we think, and we'll look at the basket one more time. Let's see. Okay, I'll do the sides when we're finished here. All right, so last chance to vote. If you're here live, that would be great if you would weigh in. So see, that's our frame. Let's see if I can put it on the back. Okay, so here is our paper. I'm trying to get it because it's not in there, but I think you get the gist. Okay, so here's our paper with the frame. Doesn't that look pretty? I love, love, love it with the carbon. I just love that. Let's see. So we've got bronze. And yes, so the frame, Angie, is in carbon, which is, I would just call it a soft black. And just so you don't think I am so neat, Angie, I'm not. It just gets more on me than my surface. So anyway, so this is it. So here's the basket again, right? Here's the basket. And so I can do that in, what do you think about, like, if I'll spray paint it in like a soft black and then brush a little of the bronze on it? What do you think that, or just all black? Let me know what you think. I may not have a choice because well, I could do the oil rub bronze. So black with oil rub bronze or just bronze. So I think everybody's really liking the bronze. So I'm going to give it a try and we'll see. And if I end up, doing something, Lori, I like it too, but I think I'm going to put this in the shop and I don't think I'll be keeping this one. And it's just pretty, if you could see it in person, you'd say, "Oh my goodness, yeah, she did get that at the thrift store," and that's okay. We upcycle things all the time, but I don't know. You'd have to see it in person. So, but for me, I like it. Okay, so everybody's going with the bronze alone. So it's an oil rub bronze is the spray paint that I have. So I think we will um, work on that. Let me do that. All right, so I'm going to spray paint it tomorrow or maybe even tonight when we get off of here and we'll see. And I'll take a picture. So I'm going to go with the oil rub bronze and then we'll see. And don't be surprised. Maybe I'll just dry brush a little of this carbon um, on the oil rub bronze. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, so just a little thrift store find. I thought it was super cute. I rarely find things, with the basket in place and that type of thing. So one more look and then we will go. Yep. Okay. So really, really, really pretty. Love, love, love this paper. So again, the paper is ephemeral burlap. Okay. And I think that is it for today. So I'll post the video with the finished project tomorrow and with the link to it on YouTube. And thank you, everybody. This was a quick one. Under 30 minutes, we did great. So anyway, I hope wherever you are that you're doing well. I so appreciate you. And thank you so much for joining me today. All right, everybody. See you soon. I'll see you next week, I guess. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.